Looney Tunes Double Pack. Dizzy Driving Acme Antics. I assume this is shit. What, Jesco? I assume this is shit. Why? It's on the GBA. Shouldn't this be listed as 2 games? No, and I'll explain why. No, I haven't. It's 2006 on the GBA, the DS was already out, so this is like an afterthought. And the thing is, this is not actually a collection. These games were never made available separate. So it says 2 great games, 1 low price. These games were not released as separate things. You cannot play them separate. They were only sold in this package. So it is a single game that has 2 gameplay modes. I would assume they're not even that different. And it's the kind of thing that just screams low quality to me. Looks like Mario Duck Hunt. Yeah, it isn't that. So I think this is a cheap cash grab. I think this goes probably into... It's probably going to be... I don't use that word a lot. I've only described 1 game like that my entire career of streaming. But I think this might go into the shovelware box. We saw the GBA dying out in the 2-in-1. Yeah, or... I think they started making the games and they realized they didn't want to spend too much money making either one, and then, yeah, no, let's still sell 2 games that are like 30% of a game and make it sound like it's a good deal. Because it's like Action 51, like, I'm not even talking shit about that, but if you put all the 21 games together, it doesn't amount to 1 game. And that's usually the rule with these. There are exceptions, but I doubt these games will add up to be 1 game. Let's say all cheaper bundles are bad. Follow Game Trilogy lasted a while. Right, but that's not... Those are released separately and then bundled. That's fine. The 3D games we played on the PS1, those were sold as a 3-game package for the PC later, if I'm not mistaken, and those were good. No, when it's a game that gets put into a collection afterwards, that's a different story, and we get, you know, stuff that was bad and they repackaged to get more sales out of it, and you get stuff that is good, like the battle chest, the Blizzard battle chest that had like Warcraft and Starcraft or something, or like the orange box. And technically the orange box is a very weird thing that is difficult to find something similar, because those games were not released separately at first. So it was a reverse post-collection. The games do exist separately and they can be bought separately, but at the time they were released as a single thing. Yeah, this one, the games were not released by themselves, so it lowers everything. That's like arguing about like Cheetah Man. Is it a good game? It wasn't released as a separate thing. Yeah. 1 game cart. Yeah, it is just 1 single cart as well. 20 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag. There you go. Let's look at the back of the box. 2 great games, 1 low price. Now, you know you're in for crap when they talk about the price on the box. You don't do that. You don't do that, right? Oh, why should you play this game? Because it's cheap. No. It can be like understood, you know, you're going to go to that fast food joint that has crappy shit because it's cheap. But you don't go like, buy this because low price. They already look like Flash games. Yeah, that too. This is only for the Game Boy Advance or the Nintendo DS. Now, it says Nintendo DS because it was already out. By the time this was released, it would only be the DS Fat or the DS Lite, so this wouldn't be wrong, but you couldn't keep selling this after the release of like the DSi, for example, because that one is not compatible with GBA games. So yeah, I feel like even this Nintendo DS compatibility thing there is kind of a cheap take. Was it a common thing for GBA games back in this era to say that? Because it feels like cheap to me. So for Dizzy Driving, we have Bugs, Daffy, Tweety, and the gang bump, bash, and bounce in the craziest driving adventure ever. That would be Looney Tunes Racing for the PS1. The boxes, they're great, you trust the box. It will be so loony when you select from 8 of our favorite tunes to race it. Oh god, it's a pun. It will be loony when you select your tunes. Get it? You get it, chat. It's in all caps for your improved gettons. And then you have stock Bugs, stock Daffy, stock background. And it's a top-down. There are 12 different tracks. We'll look at 2 probably. Oh, he got the seal? Okay, no, it has a Nintendo seal of quality. Never mind. And then Acme Antics. Will that crazy wild E coyote finally catch the Roadrunner? You control Roadrunner's fate. Place the Roadrunner as you avoid obstacles in the road, fend off zany contraptions, fight boss coyotes. What? And speed away at full steam ahead to avoid becoming Wild E's next meal. It doesn't sound horrible, but the screenshot does not inspire confidence. Majesco Entertainment. Copyright software. Yeah, they really did do away with Indicia for good. Alright, I'm gonna take this out of here and we're going into the game and see what awaits us. So game 90 out of 103. I do have hopes of beating, quote unquote beating, just exploring this game today because racing, like, whatever. Timer is reset. Freaking, the title is so long that it broke the line up there. Looney Tunes Double Pack, Dizzy Driving, Acme Antics, Game Boy Advance 2000. I didn't notice that. Whatever. Whatever. It's there. It's readable. It's fine. Alright, start the game. Start the timer. Oh, Warner Brothers. It's so dry and loud. We've had better. We've had worse. Some of the instruments are just... This part... It has the... It's horrible. Looney Tunes Double Pack. Toot. Oh, I can't press... On the box it shows this one first, but in-game it shows this one first. I'm gonna follow the game order. Continue! Does it save? This also has the same menu structure. No continue exit. But this music is... baby music. Yeah, the cover art, the title screen is the same as here, so it just extends. This is... Hello there, Cinestubborn. We just finished the last Animaniacs game. Maybe I should change the string title. Alright, I'm updating the string title. Hello there. We finished the last Animaniacs game, which is also the last Warthog game, and now we're going for the last GBA game on the retrospective. You've been talking to a Brazilian chick. She ended up sending you nudes. Hopefully it's not someone I know. I like this. Accelerati Incredibus. I like this. Carnivorous Vulgaris. Alright, pixel art is passable. That intro is okay. Stage 1 ready. That animation is kind of charming. Gameplay is... That animation of him crashing through the thing is... She's hot. Gameplay is Tiger LCD. Yeah, it kind of is. I have difficulty paying attention to what I'm doing with this kind of engaging gameplay. Get wrecked, Coyote. There are no Brazilian women are that direct. They tend to be on average, yes. Brazilians are quite direct. But we tend to be direct in a polite way, so we're not like German direct. Oh, you can't push him into... nice. It is the most basic gameplay ever, and I'm pretty sure this doesn't end. $213 million, that's about it, yes. Germans are rude. They're not rude, they are too sincere. For most people's tastes. How do I use the... Oh, R. R does that. And it uses the thing. And you can run across the things, okay. So it's like an emergency thing. Yeah, like college principal. Do you get a different tile set? Of course not. Birdie Boost, Zippy Boost. It's a different episode, so we do get the name. Oh! Hungry Flea Bagius. Oh, different song? Oh, that's crouching, that's not rushing, I get it. It's for the things that you can crouch under. Why did I... Nice. Now some of these graphics, the graphics are kind of okay. Even if the gameplay is way too fucking basic. As long as she isn't AI. People have that, right? I think I read somewhere that they changed or updated some chat GPT or some other. And people were complaining that it changed the personality of their loved ones or something. It was a whole thing and people were asking to be able to use the older version. Because they missed their girlfriends. Or boyfriends. Wasn't there something like that? I don't remember if it was ChatGPT or if it was some other. I don't even know which ones are there now. Like, I know about ChatGPT, I know about Claude. Google's Gemini, then there's that DeepSeek and the Kimi ones that are from China. And then there's the... Isn't there one on, like, Twitter that is, like, unhinged or some shit? Mecha Hitler Grok girlfriend. You tried the Grok girlfriend. And then she dumped you. What a failure. I mean, this is a game and I doubt it ends. It certainly loops. Doesn't even get faster. Try telling... Oh, boss stage! Try telling Grok, make orgasm sound for me for 5 minutes. After 1 minute she makes weird sounds the computer broke. It's so easy to break AI. Isn't there... I believe there's a thing that if you ask AI if there is a seahorse emoji, it breaks because it's convinced one exists, but it doesn't. And then it just keeps trying to come up with the thing and it keeps failing. I think that is thing Vedal has with Neurosama. He wants to improve her, but how do you do that without removing what makes her neuro? I'm not familiar with the reference. Grok is the Twitter AI, alright. Twitter is a racist platform though. Yeah! Officially, right? What is that guy doing? How do I do anything about it? Do I just keep dodging shit? I was trying to hit it. Yeah, no, you can't hit it. Not with the anvil at least. I mean, the graphics are kind of okay. The music is kind of okay. Just the gameplay isn't there. Oh! Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. I appreciate they have boss fights because it's like the dumbest mechanic, so it's kind of surprising. Really good. I think this is gonna be better than the other one. And man, those animations are so good. There were so many frames there on him taking the hit. Okay, we got a Mip Mip. Nier is an AI anime girl VTuber. I know some of those words. Evil is the nice one. Pretty sure can bounce fast, yes. I can't quit. If I quit, I can continue from the menu. I don't know. I'll keep playing until I run out of lives. I messed up the wrong button. At least it has plenty of different music. Vidal is their creator and he streams with them on Twitch. That stuff is all so weird, I don't know. I'm glad people enjoy themselves. okay? I'm a firm believer of let people enjoy things. I'm just old, so I don't get it. Yet it's fine, not everything has to appeal to me. Those animations. Biggest female VTuber on Twitch. There's more than one? Like, he's the biggest of, like, how many are there? Like 3, maybe? Like, there can't be more than 4 VTubers. At least 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. The game does require you to stay focused, though. It's hard to look at chat. Every day is further from the Thor the Mighty. There's so many. I mean, anything over 2 is too many, so I guess. Idios is Lobius. I like that they have a different coyote for each stage. Wrong button. Is the volume fine? Let me know if it is too loud. Previous game was very low volume. Can you imagine my eyes going weird if you look away from this game after I concentrate? Ah, yes, the Guitar Hero effect of your eyes going when you look at it. Big thing. I think it's worse when it's vertical. I think our eyes are designed to track things horizontally. I wonder if the continues work if you get if you gotta continue if you run out of lives. I mean, they continue on the title screen. Does that take you to the latest stage? Even if you run out of lives. Unless you spin enough. I remember back when most fun we could have was spinning in place and getting dizzy. It was like doing drugs but for kids. Right, that's drugs for kids. You spin around until you can't walk properly. I wanna feel drunk, there we go. There is no aim apart from avoiding, other than the bosses. You're glad not the only ones that did that. Oh shit! Discovered actual drugs and it was only downhill from there. I was always part of very boring groups of friends. I've never even saw drugs growing up. First time I of course, other than alcohol and cigarettes, I guess, but first time I saw drugs in my life was probably 30. And it was like weed. Someone was like, oh look, I have weed. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it looks like. That's probably the only time I saw drugs, actually. I lead a very boring life. Now we're gonna ask where the magnet's coming from. God's ass. Meep meep. Most VTubers have massive tits. Must be bad for their back. The thing about Nero is that it's controlled by AI, so it's not created to play some rhythm game and then expand it from there. I do appreciate a good origin story, I guess. Oh shit. I'm probably not gonna watch that. I already have like a viewing of Animaniacs clip scheduled. That's gonna be my watching schedule for the rest of the week. I'll have to clear some time for it. Oh, you can't jump over that. It's just gonna get slightly more annoying, but it's the same game. Although we do get like more art and more bosses. I do wish I could see all of them. I don't know, it's just that overall the game is still kind of nothingness. Zero counts as a life. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm still curious about the continuous situation. If we can just continue, then I will get the entire game until it starts looping. Which it probably does. I do have to appreciate the pixelated animations. Feels like a bonus game. Yeah, good point. This will define as a bonus mini game. But you just keep trying to go as far as you can for bonus lives and continues. When I texting while running. Yeah, I keep looking at chat when I should be keeping my eyes on the road. Guards are enablers. The OG Infinite Runner. Burn them up as asphaltus. Eatibus, anything is. Well, if this doesn't have the dynamite, it's gonna be a lot easier. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Like the very unique stage designs. I was looking at chat. Yeah, no, we got all of these different backgrounds. This is worse than Hanna-Barbera. Gameplay is also like outstandingly interesting and varied. If this game was more than 30 bucks, I call it robbery. Ah, shit. Game over. Continue. Alright, you just lose the progress on the stage. You know how long they feel they can stretch this out. I'm guessing 10 stages. I think 10 stages seems like a reasonable number that they would be satisfied with. Zero is not alive. It wasn't? Okay. It changed to 0, but then it game overed. Okay. Which I feel is like objectively wrong, right? That counter should be how many extra lives you have. How many other attempts you have. If it says 1, that means that you have one more attempt other than the one you're at. I think it's kind of like an agreement for everyone, right? Even if 0 counting as a life sounds weird, it makes more sense. What doesn't make sense, and we had a game on this retrospective that did, I don't remember which one it was, is having 0 health as still being alive. You had to get to 0 health and then take damage. That was weird. I don't remember what game it was. You have no more health. If you take a hit without having health, then it's weird. This is a bit tricky. Those dynamite specifically. He's gonna drop bombs, isn't he? Yeah. I have a checkpoint. Started a checkpoint. I also don't know precisely how to avoid those bombs. That was a lot better. You have to go for the signs. And you see them to run under. That's usually the safe spot with no dynamite. Ah! 12 wouldn't surprise me too much. But that's going to stretch this game to like 4 hours. Especially if they keep getting harder. Like, I don't have a bead on how to avoid those bombs. Those stages don't count. Right. At least on the game's counter. Stage numbering, okay. Boss stage. Ready! Boss stages are kind of interesting. The snow thingamajig. Cartoon physics. I think that's the first time we've seen that in a game. Oh, you can't go behind him. 80 stages, that's a lot. Shit. Shit, we're gonna end this next year. I think it is just run him over the ice blocks. But I'm gonna run out of space and it's going to be difficult for me to dodge the things because I can't see them in time. Dash to make space. Ah, maybe that would make that would make sense. That was me being dumb. Yeah, it does. It does. Just a little bit, though. No, it doesn't. It doesn't really. I don't have. I can't see what's coming on. That is too hard. It's weird to have a game such basic mechanics just turn out to be slightly difficult like this. Like, I could memorize the stage, but It's too hard. I got lucky and it still wasn't good enough. I couldn't dodge and he did. And shit. Yeah, dashing is not giving me any kind of distance. Dash through the ice. I think if I dash through the ice, I break it. How much health? Yeah, a lot. I think I need to pay attention. I tried dashing through the ice once. What was that? What happened that time? And again, that is the machine going. Maybe he wants solid blocks, but it sounded like he was taking damage. I don't get it. Supersonicus Tonicus. Oh, it looks like Taz. That looks like Taz. It said Coyote, but it looked like Taz. How dare he? We're back to the dynamite, aren't we? Here comes Cuisinart trying to trash that. Yeah, Cuisinart just tries everything nowadays. That's how they add the art to the cuisine. Oh, it's pulling me. That's what happened. Problem with dashing is that it's a bit out of control. Okay. Because I was taking damage, I couldn't get out of the way. I do appreciate playing with Roadrunner again. Still one of my favorite Looney Tunes characters. I wish, you know what I wish? And of course thematically it can't happen, but I wish we had a game where the Coyote and the Roadrunner teamed up to defeat, I don't know, Marvin or Hazel. Or anything. Because I like both characters, and I want both to win. Closest we got to that was a Desert Demolition game where you do play with both characters, but on separate campaigns. Never understood the line Spaceballs. What do we have a Cuisinart? What the heck is a Cuisinart? I had no idea. Liquor and Roadrunner versus Tez and his wife. There you go! Or versus Tweety on the loader mech. Okay, no, that was fine. If it is 8 stages, which is very likely, actually, then it's one more in a boss fight. I think 8 is very likely. Has a skill, Coda has a brain. See? They do work well together. Canva's Nervous Rex. It's just him running. The game's not looping, right? Are they starting to loop the coyotes? Because if it loops, we're done. Oh, it's a full... Oh yeah, it's the last stage. It's all the coyotes. Okay, which is good. That's a good way to have a last stage. It's a... It's a boss rush. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Alex Murphy. Coyote rush. I hope there isn't an actual boss rush, because this is fine, but having a boss rush instead of an actual final boss would be shit. I'm not too good to deal with that. I had to jump that. I didn't even have the jump button readily accessible. I haven't used it in a while. I like how the hole is an instant game over. Set his jump button off to the side. Yeah, it's all the way over there on the controller. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm not prepared to use a button completely, it's very difficult to be like, oh yes, this button I haven't used in 3 hours. I can use it. No damage taken. Okay, prepare for the jump. It's several jumps. If we get caught by Coyote, we have to redo the entire stage because there are no checkpoints here. Fuck, what happened? Oh, this stage is gonna take us forever to beat. Because it has no checkpoints. You have to do 7 coyote forms. I think it's 7, so that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Last one is Taz, right? I think the last one is Taz. That one is 4. That one is 5. That one is 6. One more after that. Wrong button. God damn it. I suck. Because B doesn't jump. Well, it's not supposed to be B, right? Yeah, I really suck. I try to justify it by sucking even harder. Good lord. I almost was stuck there. Yeah, B crouches and A jumps. So I have my finger ready for crouching. Only 3 minutes stage, how hard can it be? Well, you see, when a very bad gamer...
Your moves are weak, babe, okay? Hey, moves are weak.
Plays an easy game, you can make it look a lot harder. Yes, my moves are weak, thank you for with the reminder. Sometimes I forget myself. Almost got the wrong button, by the way. Okay, we're going for the last one. I'm panicking. Okay, does that end it? That was the end. That had to be the end. I messed up at the end. Because those dynamites are annoying to deal with. You know, I'm trying my best here. It's pretty late for my standards. I've been streaming for over 3 hours already, which is not that much. I've been very tired lately, I guess. Yeah, I've been using that excuse for the entire year, but still. Is that the best you can do, Alex Murphy, with triggering that?
Come on, is that the best you can do?
There you go. I wasn't ready for that dynamite. Third time is, yeah. Indeed. Drowning in a pool of my own making. Jumping. Yes, I changed finger positions. Preparation for the jumping. No! They are random, so you can memorize it. A person can memorize it, not me. Boingy, boingy, boingy.
North.
Yeah, north. That was out of sync for me. I jump. Yes, good work. I'll do it again. All Curtis animations are incredibly good considering the rest of the game scene. Yeah, it's... The animations on the pixel art, they don't make any sense considering the budget style of this game package thingy. Welcome in, Macaw. Some of the animations have way too many frames, which is amazing. I swear I'm trying to focus. I'm not throwing on purpose. Which people have accused me of in the past. Okay, I only took 1 damage. The jumping, I forgot about the jumping. No, I couldn't. I hit the blade, so I couldn't. Comic Sans on the pause menu. Yes. And also distracted with chat. A little bit, yeah, I'm gonna blame chat. I'm allowed, right? That's why I play this on Twitch. Come on. So I have an easy target to blame. What are the odds we don't get a boss fight? That would be lame. Because the boss fights were pretty... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Because the boss fights were pretty good. What? Okay, there's no chance I do this without taking any more hits. Of course, I was... Don't look at chat. Yeah, the game uses 2 buttons. I'm getting them confused all the time. I don't get it. We Ford worked on this, guys would explain the good sprite work. Yeah, that's... It's just weird because everything else about the game is just cheap budget ass things. I don't... Like they don't have different backgrounds. Way too many buttons. Yeah, I want Atari 2600 back. Those were the days. It just goes reaching. They were. Ooh. Okay, I couldn't dodge that one, but it's pretty worse. Okay, jumping segment. Boingy, 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 boingy. Okay, I'm still alive. Okay, this is what has been killing me lately. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Fine, fine. Now I just have to survive a little longer. Not a lot longer, a little longer. That's what killed me. Okay, that's where I died last time. Boss stage. Roadrunner for the arcade was very good. They got like 10 ports. I only played the arcade one. At least we do get a unique boss fight. Okay, okay, I know how to do it. That's a very good coyote scream, by the way. Yow! That's a very good scream. I think this is the first time we had it. There we go, easy game. Congratulations, you won! The end, no music. No animation, no nothing. Dead silence. How climatic. Thank you for the GG's. There's nothing! That's it. Yeah, they're in the police credits. Tyrannical Overlord. That was the only funny thing, I guess. Two whole programmers. Only 2 guys on character animation? Level design. What level design? I know there's the other game, but I bet for a game that should have been free on Warner Bros. 2001, yeah, probably should. There's way too many people, though. We could skip it because we're still playing the other one. But whatever, maybe it doesn't play the other one. Let's just watch it once. So level designers with levels are all straight. They probably worked on the racetracks. I'm gonna do like 1 race, maybe 2. Like it might have a campaign. Do we want to do a fucking ass racing campaign. I mean, I have beaten everything, but still. Well, that's a lot of testers. Thanks for playing. Okay, and reset. Warner Brothers. Okay, dizzy driving. Baby music. Single or tournament? We can't just play a single and call it a night. What is the tournament like? Stock art. Jesus, who the hell would pick this? I'm going for Foghorn Leghorn because based on weight statistics, he is the Hagar of this racing game. One versus one, beat Racer. Okay, I beat Racer, yes. It's nothing. I can drop dynamite behind me, I guess. That little... This stinger made me think I was finished with the stage. Okay, so we have rockets, we have dynamite. To the Mario Kart with bumpers on. That's nothing. Okay, now we have 1 versus 1. Collect all flags and beat Racer. Ah, nah. Little tasks for the racing game? What the? Nah, that's... No one wants that. No one wants, oh, I won the race, but I lost the race because I didn't do the arbitrary whatever it was. What was that bomb? I thought I was gonna drop the bomb or something. I missed that one again. Okay, next lap, if I miss it, I have to go back for it. Clonk, clonk, clonk. There we go. I mean, the art is good, but it's literally 2 frames for each racer. And then it rotates. So, yeah, you don't need a lot of artists for that. Still good pixel art, but... You want this kind of stuff in a mission mode? Yeah. Like someone else mentioned, these things are as mini games in a regular game would be okay, but as the entire game is kind of... does have an actual map. 1 versus 2, now we have to beat Racer. You know, 1v2, that's all you can fit in here. Well, there might be other lanes behind, I guess, other rows. Oh, the anvil! Right on the face. Dynamite I leave behind, okay. Anvil as well. Or that might be oil slick, I don't know. Is chat excited about this? I can't look at chat too much, I have to pay attention. Is this big gaming? Is that my own oil slick? Probably. I don't like oil slicks and banana peels in this kind of game. They feel useless when you use them. They feel horrible when you fall for them. I do feel they're kind of lazy design. You're ecstatic, I can tell. You even typed it right. Santa Claus is coming to town. It kind of sounds like it, doesn't it? I got a melody from something and just shove it in there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Why do the race points matter? Are we accumulating points on a ranking that we can't see? Eliminate all racers. Oh, this is different. Okay, this is some variety. That's our health bar on the top. And we have to kill bugs, which I appreciate the opportunity. For which we need to be behind him. So I can throw this ass bomb at him. Come on. I'm gonna miss anyway, just get here so I can miss. How was that? That did go through him. I wish I could see his health. It's a badly rate. Yes. It's that. Can I grab a weapon? Thank you. Okay, the rocket. Let me... Wait here. Now we go. Fun and engaging. Alright, this. How much health do you have, Rabbit? What was that? I dropped something. Can I stop? I'm trying to stop so I can... It's a death race. Don't you dare. It's nothing like death rally. Oh, I took damage and that took a lot. The game needs curious. Come on with your name, guy. Next up, you're gonna tell it needs a slide puzzle. Why am I driving around in circles? I don't know. Because Bugs Bunny is driving in circles and I don't want to be left behind? I don't know. We're still in first. Apparently. I wish that did damage to him. Okay, I got the anvil on him. He's still alive though. Okay, rocket. Ah, he hit me instead. Oil slick. He deleted! I deleted Bugs Bunny with an oil slick. I literally just deleted Bugs Bunny. But it was a dip. No, it's oil slick. I ran over one of those before you turn around. Because he died, he just got deleted. Maybe we're getting these points and we don't have to do first on every single one, and at the end it's gonna show us how well we did. Deep from Roger Rabbit. Oh! Oh, it's 3D! Oh, that! This is like the kind of game I would make as a kid trying to learn how to make games. No, other than the art, of course. I'm pretty sure I did try to make a top-down racer at some point. No one ran over that mine, by the way. I'm gonna run over it on the next lap. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I saw the future. It was not real. Yeah, way forward just put us.
The future, and it's not real.
They just put as few people as they could in this.
What do you call a guy who hangs out with musicians? A drummer.
That one is pretty good. Time to moderate, Tweety, yeah. Sometimes I have to pay the bills. Yeah. Collect all flags and beat Racer. Can I not? Do I have enough points to call it a day? Oh. Yeah, there's one flag. They're always in the middle of the road. That one is very difficult to miss. That one is not as difficult. That one is a tough one. Yes, they all went ahead of me because I was trying to grab the flags, which is fun. There is one here. And I missed it. There is one here. Okay, I think I'm only missing one. Right, I got this one. Yeah, okay. So for this, I have to... God damn it, game. Yeah, so fun to do that. Well, I don't need to get in first, I don't think. Well, but I can. There we go. Professional gamer. How long is this going to go on for? Well, if you can't fit 6 races, then we still have a while to go. At least I picked heavy. Always bet on heavy. Foghorn Leghorn is the barbarian of Looney Tunes characters. Surprisingly, that's not Taz. I mean, who do you think makes more sense wielding an axe? Dagon, Foghorn, or Tess? That's an easy one to answer. I mean, comparing this to Mario Kart is like comparing actual foods to a fruit or some shit. I don't like fruit. Did you guys know I don't like fruit? Yeah. There were like 12 different circuits, right? Is anyone keeping count how many we've seen? I think the tournament is gonna go through all of them once each. Not recently. I'm too busy playing games. That's domesticated troll. Yeah, that's a good after description. No, you can't have more than 5. This doesn't fit more than 5, so we're near the end. Ah, god damn it. This one is gonna take forever unless they start hitting each other. Oh, you can reverse. Okay, that is not safe. I'm gonna run up on that. It's gonna take forever. It's a parallelogram. You and your complicated words. Did I hit anything? It looked like I hit Porky. I'm gonna build a wall of... Wait, did they run on top of the... Oh, that one actually exploded. Alright. Why would I want to kill... Who doesn't want to kill Tweety? Why? Okay, now I'm in second. Everyone wants Tweety dead. He's a dumb character. Shouldn't be alive. Of course I'm not hitting that. What are you thinking? Oh, me first again. Okay. So someone took damage or something. Got it. Get wrecked, Tweety. Get anviled. Right in front of him. That's very lucky of me, but it's still funny. Okay, I'm still in first, so that means they have less health than I do. Wait, is Porky already dead? I think Porky's already dead. There we go. Shed an anvil on Tweety, and he killed himself on something. Doing battles in a normal pack is just bad. Fully agreed. 1 versus 5, beat Racer. This has to be the last one. Very last one. You can't fit more people than this. I wonder how they're gonna fit the scoreboard. This is the most complicated track as well. And I just bully everyone. Ow, ow, ooh, ow, shit. It's so Looney. Chad, it's very Looney. Pick your favorite tunes. So you can be Looney with them. It's set on the back of the box, that's what you should do, Chad. That little stinger is horrific. Excitement. How fuck would be first place for this one was worth 500 points. Yeah, it would be very fucked, yes. That means you don't have to play the rest of the game. A lot of game shows were structured like that. I always thought it was stupid. Like, who cares about answering questions on the first 2 rounds if you can... I'm not doing anything here. Oh, it goes out of the space for the score, so it looks bad with the border. Like, trees on top of the bottom border. The AI doesn't seem smart enough. They're not. Ah, flags. Flags again. Going... Okay, I got that one. I'm more worried about the flags than the races. I'm pretty sure you get last place if you don't get the flags. I missed one there. Okay, bottom left. Pretty sure I missed one on the bottom left. Ah, shit. I missed one on the top left. Okay. Anything else? No, I think that's it. Jesus, Jesus. Okay. I'm not getting any points here. You don't have to get first in everything, right? That's how the tournament is supposed to work. Still trying to get this one? Yes. And there is one here. There we go. Since this game is double the fun, this makes this a 22 out of 10. It makes it a -2 out of 10. Okay, I'm in first place anyway, so whatever, right? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, we got first place. Hello there, Jankito. I want to get off me some bones as wild, right? Okay, this has to be the last one. Is 1v5 again? Does it end? Maybe it doesn't end. Okay, this is a different stage. Is anyone keeping count? It has to be like 12 stages for it to not repeat. Try to find out how long this goes. It has to be 12 stages precisely. Because then the tracks are gonna start repeating. I wish I was keeping track of how many we did. The songs in this game are very... You kind of know this, but then you kind of don't. This is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sounds like something from Mario 3, honestly. Man, I wish I had ears that untrained. Make it easier to enjoy things. Just kidding. I mean, I guess I can see what part of the song you think might be similar to that. Stages don't loop or go on forever. I mean, it's a top-down racing thingamajig. It's competent. It functions. Okay, is that it? Are we done? I don't know where these points go. What? What? I was gonna say there's no way there's gonna be another Eliminate All Racers. Now with 3? Oh, there is yet another... Are they gonna run? They're gonna run in circles, right. They're just gonna keep running in circles. So what we can do is... Chat. I'm gonna go grab a drink. And I'm gonna wait until there's only one of them left. Okay. Okay. Functions already better than, yeah, a little bit. Look, we're in first. It's good of them. Yeah, it was on purpose. Yes, it was clearly on purpose. I'm gonna have a quick snack and everything. Yet? Nope, not yet. On the other one, there was 2 racers. One of them did kill the other, so we know we can just wait. I mean, eventually I'll go out there, I guess. Man, I can't even open this thing. It's It's 11 races in a tournament. Yeah, it's 12 stages, so I did expect 12 races. Jesus. It could be. I'm not keeping track of how many. No, we didn't see any snow tracks. I think. Right, I think they all look the same. Right on the outside might have. Might have. I wasn't paying too much attention to the outside, I guess. Well, let's see if we can help them die. Finally got to a good one. I missed. It's meant to be sand. Oh crap. You had to do like a whole interpretation segment just to figure out what they meant. So, because the AI is very specific, they're always going to be... and not necessarily. But around here... I'm gonna wait for them to bump into me if it happens, and then I can shoot and certainly hit. Didn't hit. They're being very polite to not using anything. Well, they hit the anvil that I left there. Good. I might have hit... Okay, Tweety is dead. Good, Tweety should always be the first one to die. Little piece of shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here. Go back to your corner, you dipshit.
Uh-oh. This is bad. Really bad.
Jeez, what do they think he's doing? Playing a game? Missed. Ranger, yeah. Missed. Okay. I still have full health, of course. Okay, I managed to do some damage, luckily there. So exciting. Okay, I missed everyone. Yeah, the bomb is impossible to hit. It's a game for toddlers. Yeah, the other one is kind of okay-ish. I already forgot the name. Dizzy Racing? Oh, this is Dizzy Racing. I forgot the name of the other one. The other one is kind of okay. This one is... I guess for toddlers defines it. Oh god, Death is saved, Porky. Our own character for them. Acme Antics. Was it? Alright. You know, it doesn't even ring a bell. I just beat it and it doesn't ring a bell. Okay, deleted. I'm gonna drop that there, maybe he runs into it. The bomb is impossible to hit, I don't know why I insist.
Is that the best you can do?
Ah. It is pretty much the best I can do, yes. As usual, only the best for my stream. It's so funny. Alright, we got 2 points each instead of 1 and 0 for some reason. You win! I say, they just pasted the trophy on a star cartoon of me, I say. Credits again? Saving, do not turn off the power. Saving? Why did they save? Did it do anything? Can I skip the... I can fast forward it. I just want to see, why did I save? Oh, I can't fast... Oh, I can. It's... Ah, it's because it's turning off my controller. Okay. Because I have to hold start. Maybe unlock the hidden third game. And it's a test game. You unlock on Yosemite Sam when you beat it with all 6 characters. Seriously? Interesting. You get Marvin the Martian when we beat Yosemite. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it says 8 on the back of the box, so it might... that tracks. We'll wait while I do that. Alright. We are all going to wait while I do that. By the way, like... End timer, 1 hour 37 minutes. Alright, so this is about what I expected. A whole pile of nothingness. Beat it 6 times for the good ending. 7, 8. You have to beat it with Marvin to see the good ending, I would expect. You put a trophy icon on the character. Okay. Right, I can do that after the retrospective. Sure, why not? Have a small side project where at the end of every stream I finish 1 tournament of that. Sure. Alright, so this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, it's a budget. 2 games that don't amount to a single one because they didn't exist outside of this. Acme Antics was kind of amusing, very good pixel art, a lot of variety in the animations for Coyote with all the costumes. Like it was 7, 10. It was 11. Grand total of 11 Coyote costumes and accompanying animations. Right? It was 7 for the regular stages plus the 4 for the bosses. So, you know, this is a matter because it is like it says on the cover art, and having that on the cover art is horrific. 2 great games, 1 low price as part of the cover art. That's horrible. Can I figure out how much this was sold for? Because that's $15. The original price between 15 and 35. Now look, if this was... I could be the first. Yeah, maybe. Now, if this was sold for like $30 or less, it's a good deal. It's a game that you can play from start to finish with Acme Antics that is kind of alright, and a game that you can play multiple times. Of course, this game doesn't have cable link support. Yeah, it says no. Why am I moving that? Doesn't support. You can't play it with like the battle system. It's only for playing against the computer. Wow, what a steal! Shut that bread up for twice as long. Don't remember ever seeing this on a store shelf. I've never seen a GBA in person or a GBA game on the shelf for sale ever. $30 in 2005 for this would have been robbery. Yeah, 15-20 buck. You can give a thumbs up to this. Up to $30. I just say that because Acme Antics was so charming with the pixel art. It's a very budget-minded title because you don't even have the background. So like they did. I can appreciate that they put the effort where it meant something. Right? It's minimal effort, but it's not minimal effort in like the wrong things, at least. I had no issues with the gameplay. Everything was very... I did say functional, and you guys might be making joke of that, but we played games that were less functional than this. We played a racing game that was a single thing that was probably more expensive than this for the Game Boy that was less functional than this. The racing segments on Back in Action for the GBA were less functional than Dizzy Driving. It doesn't look buggy, it's solid, it has something to work towards that you can unlock. So it's not good by any stretch of the imagination. I don't recommend anyone spend their time with this. But it is a lot better than a lot of the stuff we have played. Like, where do I have ranked Looney Tunes Racing for the Game Boy Color? It's kind of near the bottom. This is better than that. Right? It's there. Yeah, this is better than that. Is it better than? I think it's Munching Madness. Munching Madness was kind of alright. Okay, this is between Munching Madness and Looney Tunes Racer for the Game Boy Color. Yeah. Can we not play as him? I could try to unlock it at some point, but not for this retrospective, okay? This is the red indicators pointing at the picture from the game title. Ah yes, Dizzy Driving and Acme Antics, it's very... Good lord. So yes, like this game, within context, most people seem to play as Tweety. Ah yes, okay, that's the reason I'm never unlocking Marvin. I'd have to beat the tournament with Tweety, I refuse. Why would you play as Tweety? Why would you choose that? By the way, I feel like the characters on the top and on the bottom as well, they're all like just random stock art of the characters pasted in something that kind of works as a composition. They're not, it's not a single drawing, which has something that's been happening a lot. I do like how Leghorn Foghorn is larger than everyone else and his tail is on top of the Game Boy Advance border on the left. But within the context of what the game is, what it's trying to do, how much it costs, you can give this game 1 thumbs up and call it, I'm not gonna call this shovelware. I don't think it actually qualifies as shovelware. Even. Believe it or not, it's 1 thumbs up and it's budget shit.